All right, so that pretty much covers the top of the bus. Why don't we walk outside and we'll go around the outside and I'll give you some details there. All right, so let's just start on the passenger side here. The fuel tank is right behind the front wheels. This tank goes the whole way across. There's a door on both sides with a fill up there. Again, it's 200 gallons. On this side, we have 4 storage bays. This bay here goes the whole way through, and by the way, so the bus is 45 feet by 8 foot wide, which gives you approximately 360 square feet on the top, and then VanHool advertises the understorage at 440 cubic feet, so not square feet but cubic feet. So it is a fair amount of storage, but this goes the whole way through. This bay here, this side is used for storage. We use for storage. In our fire extinguisher, this is where we would put our cord when we were traveling. We have a little electric radiant heat that we put down here in the winter. We have these doors all insulated. On the far side of this bay, we've got 2 propane tanks. And then there's a wash machine here as well. We bought a wash machine. We thought it would be a great addition for our travels. We used it a few times. We do not have a dryer. It's something that probably, were we to do it again, we ended up using laundromats anyway, but there is a little wash machine there. We have 2 water pumps. One of the pressure switches went bad. It still works, but those are the water pumps, and then you can also hook in a garden hose direct to power the system. This next bay is where we have our water tanks and gray tank. We bought 3 tanks here. They're 100 gallon tanks, and there's one missing here. This one on the end had a slow leak, so we had taken that out, but we had 2 tanks for fresh water, so 200 gallons of fresh water, and then the far tank is gray water. And then also over there is our propane hot water on demand, and we'll get to that when we circle around that side. We also have an outlet up here for a garden hose, and a rack there to store that. This compartment here is it only goes halfway across. You access the other side, the other half from the other side. We call this our electrical compartment. This panel here would come off, and you can run your power hose, your cord in here, your 50 amp cord, your water can run into here, and then your 50 amp hooks into here. If you're in a situation where all you have is 110, you can plug it into here, and that will keep your batteries charged. You won't be able to run your AC, but it'll keep your batteries charged. It'll keep electric on your fridge and all that. We had help with this conversion for electrical, for plumbing. We had help with the propane and the mini split install. So we had a gentleman that does bus conversions, Brian from Was a Bus, and he did most of this. So if you come around this side, we used Victron brand equipment. There's a charge controller in the back here, and an inverter, and then we have Battleborn lithium batteries. They're 100 amp hour batteries. There's 2 of them. There's a DC to DC charger. So that takes power from your alternator, which the bus is a 24 volt system. So it takes 24 volts from your alternator, it converts it to 12 volts, and it keeps your batteries charged. These are our house batteries. There's bus batteries on the other side, which would power your lights, your headlights, your starter, and those systems are completely isolated from each other. So these are the house batteries. The other thing in this compartment, we talked about the radiant heat on the top for the baseboard, and there's valves here which open and close the hot water to those